Hello, good evening, everyone. Today's video is gonna be something a little different. Well, this relates to gaming, but I can't believe I haven't done this. But today's video is gonna be about gaming setups, and relatively, what I'm gonna do is rank gaming setups. So I picked about 4 gaming setups that I'm going to do for this particular video because I thought it would be cool to rank gaming setups, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to kind of give my take on it, give my pros and cons about all these different gaming setups, um and yeah, let's just roll with it because honestly, I believe I believe these are cool, and it's just mesmerizing to look at because it's just, in a way, to me, gaming setups are just like the standard for streamers, YouTubers, content creators as we know it. So why not give a take on various gaming setups that I've gotten, various gaming setups that I've looked at. Um, Now, I picked only 4 because, well, I don't want to do like a whole entire video on like 10 or 13 different setups because this video would be like maybe like even 2 or 3 hours long if I ever had that. So, we're just gonna look at 4 gaming setups. I hope you guys are good, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't liked already all the videos, then you should. And also, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, as that helps a lot with the channel's growth, and that helps with everything that you see on here, and and everything counts on here. So here we go. Let's not waste any time, and let's go on with the video. Peace. Okay, so to start off, we got this setup here. First impressions of this setup is that it is really cool. It it is really it is really pretty aesthetically, and it's pretty looking. It really is. It really looks nice. Like, this setup looks very nice, and especially with the fire and ice wallpaper, it looks very nice. And especially with all the colors and the RGB lights on there and the keyboard and the calculator and stuff, it looks really cool. And there's a little camera on there if you didn't notice. I don't think I noticed it before, but yeah, there's a little camera on there. But there's a few things that I don't really like about this setup. Things that I think could be better about this setup in general. Big flat screen there. It's the big screen there. It feels like a flat screen mostly to me. Honestly, it really is just kind of distracting a little, and me, I think a smaller monitor would be a little better to me because, well, I'm not like, honestly, I really think it could be a little better if, like, this was just this was just a little smaller. So, and and yeah, you can get like smaller monitors for like a couple $1,000. Well, they're kind of expensive, but you get the idea. But honestly, yeah, that's like one thing that could change. The next gripe I have about this one is just it's a little bit too cluttered for me. Honestly, if this was kind of like my setup, I probably wouldn't have all these things with on it. Like, yeah, you can have like the keyboard and the gaming mouse on there, and you can get like little different decorations, but like little bits of decorations. But honestly, like, it's a little bit too crowded. just for my taste. And honestly, I think like it would be better if it wasn't really so overwhelming with all the stuff that's put on the desk. So I think it looks good overall. So yeah. Next setup here is this one. So this setup, my honest opinion about this one is just it's simple. It really is simple. I think it looks nice the way it is. It's not really too overwhelming from what I'm looking at, and it really gives off like a simple vibe. It doesn't like try to be super overwhelming, and honestly, it is really nice. And there's like no complaints I have about this one. Honestly, this could be like an idea of setup for beginning for people who start out their YouTube channels, or people who start out their streaming journey, or like YouTube journey. Like it would be honestly really good for like those just starting off YouTubing and gaming and professional gaming, and like streaming and content creation too. So like it's very that's what I feel like the setup could be. Like it's a very good start with it. I have a relatively simple setup, but honestly not like this simple. But it, I think I think you could benefit much from this for like starting content creators, streamers. So I think it's really good regardless. Next setup is this one. To me, from the looks of it, it is really cool. Aesthetically, it is very pleasing. I believe that I believe that this setup could use little changes, but honestly, I feel like it's really good. The aesthetic is nice. The decorations look very good in my opinion, and and the and like the two computers on there like really sick. That's pretty cool. And and there's like a light up keyboard, and then there's like a regular keyboard, and my god, it has everything that you have, like everything that you will probably need, like headphones, microphones, and all that stuff that you probably won't need. And the decorations look pretty nice, they're really neat. But honestly, my only thing about this is like the desks are a little too high for me. It's a little bit too high. That's what I think, and that's what I was gonna say in the second gaming setup I looked at, but honestly, this one I think the desk is a little high. Even even the last setup had that. I didn't talk about that in the last setup. So that was my like only gripe about these two setups. So yeah, it's really cool though. The third setup looks really cool. So I think it's nice. Okay. Okay. So the last setup for this is very purple actually. Is a very purple setup. As you can see, yeah, it's got all purple. It's like got a blue theme on it, like a purple blue theme. It's very cool. I think it's very cool, very nice to look at. It's pleasing aesthetically, and also like the things are cool. Like there's a little iPad on there, and there's like an Xbox on there. You got your little things on there, your little plant there, and I think those are like AirPods or something like that. I don't know, but like yeah. But honestly, this is really good for like two people who are playing a game. But honestly, and like sorry, like I feel like this is good for two people, and I think it's really good for like two people who have streaming and content creation as like their primary source. So yeah, honestly, the thing I would change about this though is probably like the like this is kind of like too bright for me. Like honestly, to me personally, me personally, I think this is a little bit too bright. Honestly, but yeah, the wallpapers look cool, the room looks cool, but honestly, like to me it's a little bright. I have these lights like around me, and well, it's good. And sometimes it gets a little dark if I dim them enough. Sorry, yeah, like these lights that you see right now in the video, you you can dim them and stuff. But honestly, yeah, I think this is a little too bright for me, honestly. So that's kind of like my opinion. So I believe so. We started off really strong, and we ended it off strong. So that is my take on the gaming setups. Thank you and have a good day.